Hey everybody, what's up? So this is episode or update number 4 for Ultimate Case Study. This is for military test prep. I just recorded a video. It's showing 25 minutes, but I definitely recorded for like 40. So I don't know what happened in the first like 10 minutes of this video. So we're gonna see like cutting into it. Basically, I talked about I built like 1,500 YouTube shorts over one weekend and how that process went and the posting goes. I haven't looked at the video yet, but I just realized it was only 25 minutes. I definitely recorded for more than that. So I just want to put this in here now. If you're missing something, I'll come back at the end and add it. But just know that we're kind of starting off weird in the middle of this. So let's get into it. A little bit of update for this week. So I did a bunch of YouTube shorts through Canva. I did spend the whole weekend building them, and it was really a learning lesson. I think I learned a lot from it. I've learned a lot about Canva. I learned a lot about doing the editing of the video, the audio, stuff like that too. I learned a lot, so it was a really good experience to do that. They weren't very successful, obviously, which we knew that kind of going into. We said this before in the last video that we didn't suspect they would be very helpful because they weren't really good tips. They were just like, it was just like content, right? So in a perfect world, we would have the tip with the advice, and then the third iteration of that would be actionable advice at the end. And I might do something like that too, but I did do something I want to show you on here. Let me go to this screen. I'm gonna be in the lower left corner here. So this is Canva. I built this out. I think you can hear desktop audio. Let's see. Let me just turn this on so you can see it. Desktop audio. Okay. So here we go.
If John buys 3 apples for $1 each and 2 bananas for $2 each, how much did he spend in total? Pause the video and answer the question. It's $7. John bought 3 apples for $1 each. That's $3. Then he bought 2 bananas for $2 each. That's $4. We then add the $3 to the $4 and get $7. Subscribe to the channel for more ASVAB prep.
Okay, so that's through Canva. Let me turn off the desktop audio in case something else comes on, notification or something. So that's the that's the format now that I'm going to do all these questions. And so I want to build out some like arithmetic reasoning, probably not so much word knowledge, only because of what it is. I might do some like shop, auto, electrical, general sciences, that kind of stuff in these different formats. Now, this took me a while. I didn't know how to do some of these graphics. This is from a template that they have inside of there. So I started working on this one too. I thought this was a cool background, this video playing in the background. I can make it shorter or longer based on whatever's doing. It's basically a plane lands. It's kind of cool to see in the background. I can make that the transition. I thought it'd be kind of cool, but I haven't done anything with that one yet. And then so I want to start working on that. And then these are all ones you can see here that I built. Again, these weren't very successful. I'll show you that. I can show you the analytics for that. So hold on. Google.com. Oh no, YouTube. Let's go over here and get on a different screen right now. Let me show you my analytics for what do you call it? First one here. So this is for military test prep. I posted that short you saw just now today. YouTube Studio. Let's do analytics on the left. So you'll see here. You'll see an uptick in views. So that's today, and then watch time has increased 456%. Again, I'm posting more videos. People are watching stuff. I think they're coming from. I mean, I can see here, obviously, but some are coming from search, some are coming from, obviously, this channel. I've posted stuff on here to talk about what I've done, so people are going over, which is fine. I'm not worried about too much. The videos aren't enough to, like, I'm not doing enough here to, like, kind of see it, which is totally fine. So the watch time is interesting, right? I want to get that. I got to get up to, like, what is it, 4,000 watch hours, and then I need 1 million subscribers. I have 1 million. I don't need 1 million subscribers. I need 1,000 subscribers to monetize channel. And in a perfect world, this would be monetized, and then also I would have the course, which we can do. I did receive the ASVAB for Dummies book in the mail a couple days ago, so I'll be reading. That's very, very thick. This is the Kaplan version of that. I don't know if you can see that yet. So it's pretty thick here. See here, I'll be going through some of this stuff, and then I think what I don't know yet, but I think part of the plan is I gotta see what the legality of this is. I have to talk to my lawyer, see if I can like make this my textbook for the course, like do my own course around this, and then how that works as far as like monetization goes. So if I charge like $100 for the course, do I need to set money aside to pay them? I don't know how that works. So that's something I got to figure out. not too worried about it. But there's a lot of questions in here. They have a lot of really good like you can see this, so like different engine blocks and stuff like that, how things work and kind of some stuff. And I like I said, I have my own way of teaching things. One thing I found, the reason when I first started doing some of the ASVAB prep stuff, I noticed that a lot of people act as if things are very obvious. I think there's a time for that. Meaning when you're doing the practice test, if you go on YouTube and you look for like ASVAB practice, something like that, you'll see that people are, well, that doesn't make any sense. Let's do this. I'm like, but yeah, but that explain why it doesn't make sense. Go through the motions of explaining it. Now, if you want to make a video, like I'm thinking about making like eventually a 10-minute video where we go through a bunch of questions all at once, and then having a secondary video that goes through the logic of that as I'm doing it. So maybe I'll have like a 15 or 20 question test that I just literally go through on the video and scroll down, or have like slides that I do, and I kind of walk through my brain thought of what this is, right? And then we create it and do whatever. So yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. But for that, I don't know. I have a lot of ideas of what I want to do for this, and I see what's viable as far as that goes. I hope. Listen, at the end of the day, the whole point of this is to see if we can build a business out of it, right? Because really, the monetization for this would be YouTube revenue, which would be, I would think, arbitrary in the whole grand scheme of things. So really, the info product or the course for ASVAB would be the most viable, and then you also have like your coaching, your group calls, your stuff that you can do like a true course for ASVAB prep, and then there's this stuff after someone gets in the military, having like a liaison to like help people with like car financing and stuff like that too. So there's definitely things there, and then eventually I want to get into like actually like passing your ranking tests. I don't know what they're called, but basically when people in the military, you take a test to get to the next level. And so helping people with that too. I still don't know how that works as far as like what I can and can't show and how I get access to it. But anyway, so there's all that. So there's this, and then I'll show you two real quick for the CMO one here. So you have a lot of stuff going on that I don't really just do stuff. So this one here, so this is the analytics here. I didn't post anything the last 2 days, so it was 0 views, which means the other ones weren't showing much anymore. So, I mean, you make the argument, even when I did post, I posted this on Thursday, I posted stuff on Friday, got like little views. Those are probably just me when I first load them up. And when I see them, I like them so I can see them. But like I said, the last 2 videos I've had on military test probably did better. But again, these are the issue I think with these videos is that it's just like manage tip, business management tip, and then it says like, let's see the one on the bottom right there. Prioritize tasks, and then make sure your tasks are prioritized to do good. I get. Someone made a comment about this on the channel about like what it wasn't really helpful, and I agree. I do have a separate prompt for that now. I put it in the Facebook group that I'm in called AI Chat something, but I'll put this new prompt below, and what it gave me. Let me go to chat real quick. Let me see what I have in chat. Let me just see. I don't remember if I'm logged in or not. I am. So, did I do it in here is the question. I know you can't see this yet, but I'll show it to you in a second. Here's how I did it for chat. So I have, I even asked chat what it would prefer me to use. I don't remember if it's this one or not. Table provided information. Oh, that's not it. As app source tips, practice question stuff. I think this is it. Okay, thank you. Welcome. You're welcome. Maybe it's on here. I have it somewhere, but I'll put it in the description below so you can see it. But anyway, basically, I said, give me the subset system we're covering. Give me the topic that we're doing. Give me the conceptual. Oh, this is for the. This is not it. This is for the question and answer. So all these question and answer. I'm gonna make shorts out of all these. So electronics information, basic electricity. What law states that the total voltage in a series circuit equals the sum of voltage drops? That's Kirchhoff's voltage law. And then I'll go through all this stuff later. But I don't remember which one I had. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't remember which one it is. But I did also, this was I improved my blog post. I think I talked about this before, but I'm not sure. I helped improve my blog post. So let's go to military test prep. I did update this week too, so I have a new logo up here. That's the new logo set on this site. I added this thing here. These aren't ready to go yet. These aren't flushed out yet, but the links are there. And if you go to the blog, You can see these, and then I changed this from what is an AFQT score to AFQT versus ASVAB, and then continue reading. And then here I updated this. I didn't do this part yet, the image, but for now I just did all this stuff. I had the video in there. You can see this is a new thumbnail I did it for the video. So I changed the video to AFQT versus ASVAB, and I have this on there as well. Then I have all these in there. So I basically updated the whole blog post to make it a little more efficient. And then I gotta redo my image there, but that's fine for now. And then let me just off screen here log in so you can see the data. I do have a new blog post I'm working on. I have not finished yet. I've still been kind of sick. I've been working at the restaurant a lot this week too. I worked almost all weekend. Usually what I plan on doing is like one weekend out of the month. Usually the first weekend I'll basically work, which was this, or the last weekend in this case. One every 4 to 5 weeks I'll work the entire weekend, which is like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I did that this weekend. Let's go to SiteKit. SiteKit is a plugin from Google, which actually shows you all the different stats from your site, from analytics to showing the traffic sources, all kind of stuff. And I will show you this once it loads. So I'm up 63% the last 20 days. Again, I've been posting more, getting on the site more. Obviously, people are understanding what it is now. That people are seeing the site more. I'm talking about it more in certain things. So that's not really, these are good numbers, but I don't suspect they'll be that good in the next 28 days. Only because I'm starting to talk about it more, so people are seeing it. But I don't know if they're like actual people I want to see it, meaning I appreciate you guys going to it, obviously, but I want to make sure that people are actually useful on the ads. And to be fair, so there's this whole like equation of what the cycle of business is. And I very much believe this, that content provides value, provides audience, right? So you write the content to provide value. Once you provide value, the audience will find you. And then once your audience is there, you'll be able to advertise to them about other things that you do. Not every piece of content that you have is informational. It needs to be, it can be transactional, it needs to be informational, right? You need to be writing to help people so that when they come to your site, you can then advertise to them about your products and services so that you hopefully can get a sale, so that you can get revenue. So there's this whole cycle that happens in business. And then so it starts with content. You can either pay for content, so that's purchasing ads on Facebook, which provides the content, right? We as content creators create content on YouTube, let's say. And I just said famous Facebook, but let's think about YouTube for a second. We provide content on YouTube, and then YouTube advertises our products and services if they already have an audience built. So the content is created by creators, and then the platform creates the value because the value is culminating, is cultivating all that content into one source. And then they offer advertising to show products and services. So that's kind of like that. But on a website, the content that you create provides value, and then people come to participate in that value, right? So again, you can either advertise, or you can do it in the scheme of you build the content out, you provide the value, and then you can provide your own products and services there. So one of the things I want to do with military test prep is provide value to readers and help them understand how the ASVAB works and do stuff so that I can sell them a course. And help them pass the ASVAB. So you'll see here that I'm obviously up like 40% on the site. It's going to look good. Some weeks it's going to look amazing. Some weeks it's going to look less. These are kind of arbitrary. I will show you that the traffic is coming from search, which is good. We like to see traffic sources. So if you go here, you can see channels. So you can see most of it is coming from organic search. So we are up a lot in organic search. We are seeing 72% increase in search, which is fine. But at the end of the day, it's still an arbitrary number. Just to not have, the goal of this site would be to have like at least 10,000 people a month coming to the site. I don't know what time frame that would be in. We don't really have content yet, so we have 3 blog posts. So if in theory we did another 10 blog posts this year, which hopefully it's faster than that, but let's just say we did 10 blog posts. We do 10 blog posts, and then you figure if you do it on this number, 150 for 3 blog posts, 10 would be 3 times that, so 500 people a month in the last 20 days. Then if you do really good SEO and you do really good marketing, you can generally double your traffic every year, and your site should grow by 10% every year too. And then for early couple of years, it's going to grow faster than 10%. But a larger site, so like I work with a site that has I think 7,000 blog posts on their site. That should be growing by 700 or so years. They should be posting twice a day. That's roughly what it should be at. There's enough content there to prove that would work. That's an arbitrary number, but in theory, you should be creating content all the time for your audience. And if everything gets traffic, then hopefully there's a whole thing behind that. But I am creating a something called a 6-page memo for one of my partner clients that I work with. I won't say the name or anything, but we are working on building them out. They have about, I think, between 16 and 20,000 people a month to their site right now, which is not really where they should be at. They should be at least 5 times that size. They should definitely have 100,000 people a month to their site, and it's just a lack of content that they have. They have a lot of content, but it's not the right content, and we'll explain that all in a video. Once I finish that, this will probably be the next couple of weeks, so probably by the end of February for if you're watching this in real time, and in the future, it'll be up if it's March or later. I'm going to build out my entire concept of SEO into a blog post, into a video, and then explain to you what I think that can do. And then it'll start out very beginner friendly, and then I'll have a second video that gets into the nitty gritty of what I like to do for stuff. And you'll see it here on this site as well. So on Military Test Prep, I will be doing some of that. That includes like interlinking, how I'm setting up analytics, setting up goal funnels. All that stuff is on there. So I'll be doing that soon. I'm just not quite there yet because this is a big project I needed for them to help them understand the power of writing the right kind of content, not just writing content, the right kind of content. Again, we want to build value so that we have people onto the site so that we can sell to them their products and services that they offer. So the vast majority of your content that you write for the web should be information based. In other words, you're helping. And then every now and then you can ask for a sale. I'm a 10-to-1 guy. It doesn't have to be exactly 10-to-1. I'm sure there's some arbitrary number of like 6.2 to 1. But I generally like to think of for every one piece of content that I write that's asking for a sell, I better have 10 pieces of content that help the audience that I'm looking for to serve first. And again, the only reason we have a business is that we find a problem in the market. And our goal is to solve that problem for the market in the most efficient way possible so that those people give us money and then we can help more people in the market. And then that's really what I think business is. Again, there's this whole content funnel, but at the end of the day, we are trying to solve a problem. And if we're not solving a problem, we don't have a business. We have people who make little unicorn things here. It's an eraser, I think. I don't know what this is actually, to be fair. I think this might be an eraser. My daughter gave it to me. It's an eraser that solves a problem. It's fun and it erases stuff. So it's a business. Anyway, so I don't know why I got on a tangent for some reason, but you can see here that I do have some traffic coming from direct. People are actually typing it in. Organic video, interesting. So I must have had a couple clicks coming from probably one of my videos. I'm assuming it's AFQT. This is a couple days ago. That's interesting. I can go to actual. We can once I haven't really set up GA4 or Google Analytics 4. Sorry, I do a lot of acronyms because I assume people know stuff. I know you guys don't. So or some of you don't. I shouldn't say all of you. I know some of you don't. But again, this will typically if my site is built correctly over time, this really should be the vast majority. We typically like to see 75% or more coming from organic. And the reason I say 75, right now it's going to be a lot because people don't know who we are. You're going to find us through search, hopefully. But the idea is 75 because you should get about 5% or so from referral traffic, which would be nice. Eventually, we'll have that where people are linking to us and saying, hey, this is a great post. Come look at it. But we did do this. So I did use ChatGPT to come up with this blog post. This is a rough draft so far. It's just the what I call the stone. So you have to chisel it out, right? This is basically what ChatGPT gave me. And now I'm going to go in here and I'm actually going to SEO this. I don't believe that I'll be doing this one. I might do this one on video. This is going to take me a long time. It's going to take me a couple of weeks to work because I just don't have the time wise. I need to be into the mindset of writing content. I'm just not right now. I'm really into making the videos right now. So what I'll probably do is work a little bit on this. You're going to see that I am and this is going to be you guys too. When you're first creating content, the process is not about being perfect. It is about just getting it done. Because as you can see, I also changed the blog post that was for AFQT. So let me just go to analytics real quick. Let me just pull this off screen because I don't want to make sure I don't show anybody else's stuff that's not supposed to be shown. So analytics. And let's go to the place with the thing. This property is no longer, yeah, I know. Different one. This is going to be AIDS Holdings Military. Okay. So let's pull this over now so you can see. All right, so you see the same kind of stats we saw inside of Psychic. I'm just going to show you the different things. There's a couple different numbers for different reasons. Don't worry about so much what these are. But let me show you acquisition report. I'll probably just use traffic acquisition to show you where stuff is coming from. So you can see here that most of the stuff is coming from organic. Then you can kind of break this down, like drill this down a little bit more and see what this are. But if I do like organic here, like user acquisition, like where the users are coming from, again, like the engagement rate is if it's based on time, how much they were there. They are staying on the page is really good. You can actually see the I think I don't have it. Geez, I don't have anything set up for this. I didn't realize that. This is not going to help you show anything here, but basically you can do this entire like you can do. I usually my other reports I have like what pages. I haven't built any explorations. Geez, all right. I mean, to be fair, the site's a baby, so it doesn't really need to be. The data is still there. I can just pull out reports later. But basically, what you would do is you would look at this and say what traffic is coming from where. So you can say like, hey, this one is that what is it on the ads VAB complete breakdown of each subset. So I have that longer blog post that's doing pretty well. I mean, pretty well relatively. This is the one. What is an AFQ score and how does it differ? Now, this is the same blog post, right? So you're seeing here that I've changed it. And since then, I have longer on-page times, and I have new users. So my percentage-wise is way higher. So this is actually it's doing better because I changed the thing. Now there is a way inside of analytics to make these show up as the same page. But you see, I'm also getting traffic to these other posts, and really, it's not. I shouldn't really have them up yet. You really shouldn't have anything up on your site that's not actually useful. It's what we call thin content, but again, this is in early stages of a site. And I would argue that this is good. When you have stuff bouncing up and down, that's good. That means you're actually doing stuff well. So there's a way to make these different blog posts work the same. But and these are pages, and so I just have like page titles. You can see the path that people are coming on from to. We'll do a whole analytics video, but we don't have enough right now to even show you. I mean, we do have some stuff here, but not really helpful, I don't think. We can go over what I'll probably end up having. I might do a whole course on analytics, just stuff that I use on analytics, and show you how to look at stuff. Once we start getting like maybe like 1,000 or so people a month to the site, probably by the end of the year, I'll go through a whole I'll do a bunch of like a little YouTube course on not a paid course, a free course, just on YouTube channel on this Ultimate Case Studies page where you can kind of see like a subset of analytics stuff, just so you can kind of watch and follow along. But anyway, I just want to show you guys for today. I'll be working on this week. On this, I'll probably do a couple more questions. I'm going to try to, I think, see how. And for the voiceover, I meant to tell you this too. For the voiceover, I'm using 11 Labs. Right now, I'm still currently on the free version, but I'm gonna run out of that pretty soon. It's like I think you get like 10,000 words per month, and I wasn't really efficient the first couple times I used it. So I'm through like 3,000 words already because I was doing different stuff to try it out, see how it sounded. And then I would change one word and then do the entire thing over again, which I should not be doing. So I learned my lesson there, so I know how to use it now. But I'll end up buying that on a monthly subscription where it's like maybe like a couple 100,000 words per month just to help you going. But I do want to build out these. I don't know if I chat open still. I do, yeah. So chat this this one here, this practice question one. So this will be here. Yep, I'll be doing all these questions into that same format you saw with explanations, which are not on here. So I probably could have built out a little bit more of these and said, hey, give me the next step, like how to explain why it's this answer. I just haven't done that yet. So yes, that's it for now. Again, I'm not posting the shorts anymore for now. What I'm gonna do is probably get another version of that done where I repeat that, but just get better, like do the next step of the ads. Let me just see if I can pull this up in the group so you can see it on screen. But I'll also put it in the description below. It's an AI group. Jonathan Mast owns this group. I'm just in it. I was just kind of learning about ChatGPT stuff. So let me just go to me. No, you can't see me. I apologize, but I'm just making sure I don't want to show everything. I guess I can show you something. It's a pub. It's just gotta be approved in there. There's me there. I did 1,500 shorts. You've seen this video already. This is optimized props here. So I'm planning on creating a series of content types of shorts, whatever. Main topic view, and then this is basically gives me the category topic advice. So what that gave me, like what I was saying before, like choose the right channel, and then advertising choose the right channel. And this is what I did, and then what I could do now is needed to make a step 4, which is each topic. And I did this already on this one, to be fair. which is provide detailed, actionable advice versus before it was just like you just show the topic. So before we had that 3 column thing where it was like, category, action, and then simple advice. Now this is like a little more detailed. And I probably should keep it like, hey, keep it under, 200 characters or something like that. So I can make it. So what I could do also, like, right, this is another thing, is how can you repurpose this content? So can you make an Instagram post with the image? Can you just do the advice and then have the text in there? Can you make it a tweet, or an X? I don't know, what do you call it now? I don't even know. All these different things. So yeah, I post it on there, but I'm gonna post this tomorrow. That's every Tuesday, which I'll post this. I'm recording this on Monday night. Yeah, Monday night. So I'll show you this bit later, but yeah, kind of simple, but just one of those things where getting the efficiency of doing that was more about learning how to use Canva, how to use this stuff, and kind of go from there and kind of get that stuff done. So anyway, all right, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you're not new, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. See you guys later. Bye.